morning, my fellow Americans, and welcome into What's Going On in California, special edition, Los Angeles County. Today, the feature with U.S. Navy veteran Ray McChesney. Morning, Ray.
Morning.
Driving into L.A. right now. It's got more illegal immigrants of any county in the rest of the United States, so this is going to be an interesting journey today. We've also got one of the biggest homeless populations in the entire country. Really a sad story when you think about it, Ray.
So far, yeah. It's traffic's normal heavy, not nearly as bad as usual. It is an hour and a half after what we're usually driving through. But yeah, so far the traffic's normal.
All right, guys, let's show you what's going on out here. This is right off the Alameda exit if you're coming down the 10 freeway towards Los Angeles. As you can see, this is not healthy, to say the least. The health department should be on this rather than telling people to wear a mask. They should be stopping the spread of hepatitis. Don't you think, Ray?
Oh, definitely.
Again, where's the health department? You serious? And you want me to worry about coronavirus? So we're up now on San Pedro Street and 6th Street here in Los Angeles, and Ray, looks like a third world country if you ask me.
Definitely a different scene from San Diego.
This definitely doesn't have the feeling of the United States of America, does it, folks? Okay, down Skid Row we go. Not a whole lot going on as we get closer to LA Live. There's the Staples Center. Fenced off, just like a prison. You believe it, Ray?
Another ghost town.
LA Convention Center. An absolutely empty LA Convention Center. So Ray, as we drive through West Los Angeles, you can see that They still got some encampments going on over here, but it's clear, Ray, that East Los Angeles seems to be the worst side of the city, at least from what we can tell visually.
Visually, yes.
So I just want to get your thoughts real quick, Ray. The latest is the LA Metro PD is increasing funding by $36 million as we observe what's going on here in Los Angeles. Your thoughts on that? Because to me, it's pretty obvious that the defund the police movement completely backfired in this city.
Yeah, $36 million towards more law enforcement could probably be spent towards communal help versus enforcement. Maybe start enforcing codes that are already on the books versus creating more regulations.
They might want to help out the people just a little bit. Hey, that's actually pretty cheap. So we have now reached Mayor Eric Garcetti's house. Let's go knock on the door and say, "Hi, good morning. Your city stinks. Clean it up." What do you think, Ray? Should we park and go say hello to him?
We have to have a mask, they say, on their side.
Yeah, he doesn't live in a very bad neighborhood. This actually looks pretty nice. Maybe we should go ask him to clean up Skid Row and make it look somewhat like this, huh? What do you think?
Or we should just bring some tents down here. I got the truck.
Yeah.
Put them out on the front yard.
Yep.
Bring the problem to them.
Sounds like a pretty good idea. Welcome to Beverly Hills, California. What do you think, Ray? Any better?
The weather's wonderful.
Nice Porsche. Oh, look. Once again, this is all Beverly Hills, right by Bloomingdale's right there. So as you can see, folks, we are now at the intersection of Melrose and Westmount in Beverly Hills, and the continued compliance from the restaurants here in this city are having to keep their tables outside to keep their businesses afloat because of all the ridiculous draconian orders by our state government. But again, it's compliance. They don't have to do this. Another for lease sign.
Over here.
Yep. Lots of them, huh, Ray?
Quite a few.
Unbelievable. Ray, did you know that LA's budget crisis has climbed to around $600 million alone? Just in the whole LA area? Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, Santa Monica, all of it.
When did that get addressed?
It came across the wire a few months ago.
So just this COVID deal so far has ran up that much?
Yep. And they act like these hundreds of millions are just drops in the bucket because they say anywhere between 400 to 600 million, no big deal.
That's just mind-boggling to me.
So what is the long-term plan, do you think, at least to get all these homeless off the streets and businesses to come back? Because as we've shown, Ray, there's a lot of for lease signs in front of these buildings that are just completely vacant.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going to draw people to come back to downtown LA area.
Let alone downtown, right?
Anywhere. Just the simple price of living down here versus the poverty, it doesn't make any sense to why you'd want to put yourself in that type of situation and be happy about it.
So now we're in Santa Monica. Same story, following state government orders and local health department officials who won't clean up the homeless, but tell them in order to open your business, you have to take your business outside. when it comes to the homeless, Ray, the bigger point is the more money you throw at it, the worse it gets, it seems, because this money is clearly not going to the homeless problem. It's most likely going into these politicians' pockets who are doing nothing for these homeless people, because the homeless need love and care, not more money thrown at the problem anyway.
Well, yeah, a little bit of guidance goes a long way versus a dollar bill. It's just going to either go to alcohol or substance abuse, which we're seeing a lot of.
And the local politicians in Santa Monica, Los Angeles, all these areas around LA need to create opportunity for them to get them off the street.
Definitely need a brighter future for anybody to get up and actually achieve a goal. When you're in the gutters, I mean, that's as low as you can go besides pushing daisies. So yeah, definitely if we can get some people out of the streets, out of the gutters, into some clean running water and maybe some shelter, they might start producing for the better of the community and for themselves.
So here we are in San Pedro, California. Ray's gonna go ahead and pan the camera a little bit and show you guys out there. Those are all the cargo ships that are currently waiting to come into the port of Los Angeles. And this is a very crucial part to the overall United States economy, because this is the nation's largest port. So, anything you can think of comes right through there. And we have local resident Art here. Art doesn't want to be shown on camera, and that's perfectly fine. We'll just ask him a couple questions. Art, just talk a little bit about the importance of, you know, just the overall importance. Why is this port important to the overall economy? What comes through here?
Pretty much anything from China, overseas, anything you could think of comes through this port. And it's kind of sad that they import so much, but man, it sure does keep the economy strong in San Pedro.
And you've lived in San Pedro a long time, is that correct?
Oh yeah, all my life.
Okay. And and you were telling me off camera that the schedule right now for these guys, the guys that are working at the ports, is basically round the clock. Go ahead and tell us why is that the case right now?
Well, I heard it was because of the Chinese New Year, but yeah, everybody's working as much as they want down there.
So that's going to do it for this edition of What's Going On in California, ladies and gentlemen. Our special thanks once again to U.S. Navy veteran Ray McChesney.
Anything for the better of California.
And we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and also share this video if you like it or love it. God bless you guys.